Cedar Falls. Welcome to Currents Up Close. I'm Amanda Huseman, Communications Specialist for the City of Cedar Falls. Our show helps welcome the community to learn more about exciting projects, news, updates, and events going on in our city. Earth Week is coming up on April 16th, and what better time to make Cedar Falls even more beautiful. For the past 2 years, the city and community have worked together during the Cedar Falls Cleanup Week, which invites businesses, individuals, and organizations to do a cleanup of local parks, roadsides, storefronts, and trails. This year, we are looking forward to making the event bigger and better with Cedar Falls Earth Week from April 16th to April 23rd. Here to talk about the week is City Parks Section Supervisor Brett Morris and City Horticulturist Doug Miller. Welcome, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Thank you for being here. Now, I know that obviously being green, Earth Week, all that stuff is very important to you guys. You work every day to try to make Cedar Falls as beautiful as possible, but can you talk a little bit more about the variety of resources available here in Cedar Falls? We have a great number of natural resources, things for people to get out and enjoy. What are some of our outdoor features?
Well, we've got, obviously several parks with, several different activities you can do in the parks. Whether it be, fishing at our lakes, to our nice trail system that a lot of people use, to playgrounds in the parks, to our ball fields out at Birdsole, and then several other parks also have ball fields. Pickleball court out at Orchard Park. Yeah, the list goes on. There's several different activities we can do.
Yeah, and you told me, and if you've seen these signs around the community, we're a Tree City, USA. Can you talk about what that means?
Absolutely, yeah. So we're, as of right now, we've been recognized 41 years as a Tree City. And then what that entails is that we're just actively planting trees throughout the community. And we do a big Arbor Day planting every year, which this year Arbor Day is April 28th. It falls on a Friday. It's usually the last Friday in April. So, and then throughout the year, we also do, several tree plantings to continue that recognition. In the fall, we plant 200 trees back in the right of way and in city parks, and I guess on any city property, any green space. So we've been doing that for about 4 years now. So yeah, in the last 4 years, just in that tree planting, 800 trees back in the city right away, and mainly city right away, and then some in the parks.
Yeah, and that's great. Doug, can you talk a little bit, especially in the last few years, we've heard a lot about the pollinator population, what we can do for bees. Can you talk a little bit about pollinator areas in the city and biocells, which we also have at the city?
Sure. We have about 6 total sites of pollinator plantings right now that we got the seed from the Cedar Valley Monarch Zones group. They're in conjunction with the Cedar Valley Arboretum and their pollinator planting they have going on out there. That pollinator mix that we get from them, there's about 52 different species of native wildflowers and grasses that really help to attract the monarchs, as well as other pollinators such as honeybees and things like that. Mm-hmm. Those pollinator areas, they total right around, I think, 10 acres across those 6 sites. So it's actually quite an extensive thing when you consider all 10 acres in the city. As far as biocells go, there's an extensive system of biocells that are on city-owned right-of-way areas, a lot of them right along trails. I think last count was right around 50 or so biocells. And so what those do is they really just help slow that stormwater down. It helps it seep slower into the basin, if you will. And so that allows, any greases, oils, debris, and stuff like that to keep it from going in our lakes, rivers, streams, things like that.
Great. Obviously, I've seen the signs before, but knowing more about it is very helpful. And Brett, I think something that makes Cedar Falls really unique is how much the community gets involved in projects like this. Mm-hmm. Could you talk a little bit about the Cedar Falls Natural Resource Area in North Cedar? I know that's a big community initiative that they work with together with the city.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Natural Resource Area out in North Cedar, the Natural Resource, or the North Cedar Neighborhood Association is the one that kind of started that along with the city, and I know Blackhawk County Conservation has also done a fair amount of work out there with with the North Cedar Neighborhood Association. You know, they've planted roughly 400 trees out in that area over the last 15 years or so. There's approximately 15 acres or so of natural prairie out there, and that's not included in the prairie that Doug was talking about, the pollinator areas. We've planted, or the city hasn't really been involved with the planting of the trees and shrubs a whole lot, but the North Cedar Neighborhood Association has. And I think they've planted roughly 3,000 native shrub varieties out there too. So yeah, just a really neat project. You know, it's a nice green space that, you know, citizens can go out and enjoy.
Yep.
And then also last fall, we went through in the bird nest area, so it'd be like east of the bird nest sculpture. There's a lot of mature oak trees in that area, so we went through and clear cut the understory there, and we're gonna team up with the North Cedar Neighborhood Association and Blackhawk County Conservation, and gonna reseed it this spring, and hopefully someday make it into a nice oak savanna. So
Very nice.
So yeah. So
No, that's great. And something else about so in the natural resource area in North Cedar, there's a lot of bird watching benches and things like that.
Absolutely,
which
yeah.
Cedar Falls, you know, recently got the designation as a bird-friendly community.
Right.
And I know that there was a lot of people that were involved in the North Cedar Neighborhood Association that was a part of that. Really making that designation possible. So bird-friendly community. So you can go to places like V&T, the visitor center here. You can check out you know, binoculars and bird field guides and things like that, and head over there and see all the amazing birds that we have around as well.
Absolutely.
Going to Earth Week. So during Earth Week, how can businesses and citizens get involved?
You know, I know as far as what the city parks section is going to be doing. We're going to be planting a lot of trees during that week, whether it's in parks or right away. But we're going to just really look to get, you know, a fair amount of trees planted back in the city during that time, because we usually do our fall tree planting, but this year we're going to also do a spring tree planting during Earth Week. And you know, I would just encourage any business or you know, even homeowners to get out and visit our local nurseries and get some trees and get planted on Earth Week. It's just kind of a nice way to just get out and enjoy the weather and, you know, help beautify the city. You know, it's
and that's what it's all about. So something that we've done for the past 2 years at the city is the citywide cleanup. And so this year we're really hoping to make it even bigger and better. So it encourages all businesses, individuals, organizations to participate by conducting an organized cleanup activity and picking up litter in the areas. So people can go and get cleanup gear, including free blue 30-gallon collection bags at the Public Works Complex or the transfer station during normal business hours. Once filled, the blue bags can be brought to the transfer station or deposited near the shelter areas at Overman Park, Holmes Park, Clay Street Park, Searly Park, Neighbors Park, and Pfeiffer Park for pickup. Other areas also can contact Public Works at 319-273-8629 to arrange a special pickup. So we're really hoping, in the past we've seen a lot of businesses take advantage of that opportunity, come together, do a real team building exercise while doing something great for the city as well. So we're really hoping that the amount of businesses grows even bigger this year. It does so much for our city, and also, like you said, you know, you just get out and enjoy the warm weather. So the city will be highlighting participating businesses on social media. So make sure to send photos of your organization's effort to Amanda Huseman at cedarfalls.com. That's Amanda.Huseman, me, at cedarfalls.com. And no effort is too small. So yeah, get out there and organize a cleanup. It's going to be fantastic. And so to help our community learn more during the week, in addition to the cleanup, about, you know, eco-friendly steps they can take, not just during Earth Week, but year-round. The city will also be featuring green facts and tips during the week on the city Facebook page and Twitter page at CityCF. Doug, do you want to talk a little bit about what the community can learn during this time?
I think the community can just get involved, you know, kind of in your own neighborhood, whether you're you know, get to know your neighbors down the road, get together, do a local community cleanup. Also, if you're out on the trails, many of our biocells are right along trails. So if you happen to be going along those and you see any debris or litter in those, feel free to help pitch in and pick some of that up, and really helps our crews out.
Yep, and then we'll be talking about that on our Facebook page, doing a lot of Facebook Lives. We'll have Doug and Brett both featured on there during Earth Week so people can learn more about pollinator populations and all sorts of eco-facts. So as Brett said earlier, Cedar Falls has been a member of Tree City USA for 41 years. Brett, how can citizens help our city grow, literally by planting a tree?
Well, so the recognition is something that's really important to us to continue. Trees don't just only beautify the city, but they also reduce energy usage, remove air pollutants, filter stormwater, and cool the hot city streets by providing shade. So yeah, I just encourage everybody to get out and take advantage of Earth Week and get some more trees planted.
Yep, and citizens can participate in the tree planting effort as well as by taking advantage of the ongoing Plant a Tree program from Cedar Falls Utilities, which provides a 40% discount for eligible trees purchased from participating realtors, up to a maximum of $100 per family. So you can visit cfu.net/saveenergy/shade tree discounts for full information. Doing a cleanup activity, planting a tree, all these things are just fantastic for the community, and we're really looking forward to everything that's going to be happening during Earth Week. So we appreciate you coming out here and talking to us about it. So thank you both.
Yeah, thank you.
And once again, Cedar Falls Earth Week is going to be coming up this April 16th through the 22nd. So visit cedarfalls.com to learn more.